Hello and welcome once more to the Bench Report, where we discuss recent debates from the benches of the UK Parliament, a new topic every episode. You're listening to Amy and Ivan. Today we are looking at the conversation spurred by e-petition 713714. It drew over 113,000 signatures, all demanding better funding and support for people living with Parkinson's. Let's start with the scale of this. Parkinson's is, well, it's one of the fastest growing neurological conditions in the world. The numbers that came up are quite stark. Over 116,000 people are currently affected in the UK, and that's expected to jump to 173,000 by 2030.
And you have to understand the cost behind that number. It goes so far beyond just the clinical side of things. This condition can plunge families into a financial crisis almost immediately. If you include lost earnings, the average cost to a household is nearly £22,000 every single year. Even without that, just managing the condition is over £70,500.
That real-world cost really brings us to the core proposal that was discussed, which is the Parky Charter. It's a 5-point plan for change put together by the Movers and Shakers group. The demands are faster specialist access, clear info right after a diagnosis, a Parkinson's passport, comprehensive support, and, of course, renewed funding for research. That idea of a Parkinson's passport, that really stood out. Why is a tool like that so important?
Well, to see why the passport is so critical, you have to look at the huge problem underneath it all, the specialist shortage. The UK ranks near the bottom in Europe for the number of neurologists per person. And that shortage directly leads to these enormous delays. Right now, only about half of neurology services are even meeting the 18-week referral target. I think there's something like 21,000 people out there living with Parkinson's, completely undiagnosed.
So if that basic access to a specialist is broken, how does that ripple outwards into day-to-day patient care? Because these are time-critical needs we're talking about. Medication timing is everything. Treatment has to be given within 30 minutes of the prescribed time, or things can go downhill fast. How can it be that more than half of patients in hospital, the one place they should be safe, report these kinds of delays?
And that delay isn't just a failure in care, it's a massive financial drain on the NHS. The system is spending £325 million a year on unplanned hospital admissions for people with Parkinson's, many of which are caused by those very same preventable medication delays. It also brings up big questions about our benefits system. The personal independence payment, or PIP assessments, often just fail. They can't capture the condition's fluctuating nature.
Can you just explain that fluctuating nature?
Sure.
Because it feels absolutely central to the whole problem with support.
Of course. Imagine you're being tested on something, but your ability to walk or to speak changes every 20 minutes. The standard benefit assessment is just a single snapshot in time. It might catch you on a so-called good half hour and completely miss the severe reality of your condition an hour later. And that's why the passport is so vital. It helps everyone, from nurses to benefits staff, see the whole picture, not just that one snapshot. The government is working with Parkinson's UK on this, but a full review isn't expected until autumn 2026.
It's not all bleak, though. There are some really positive, holistic things happening. Community programs like walking football and even judo classes were mentioned. And on the medical front, there are innovations like Dopa, which was approved in 2024. It's a wearable pump that delivers a continuous dose of medication for those with severe symptoms.
And that brings the whole argument back to consistency. We have these brilliant treatments and amazing local support groups, but access can't be a postcode lottery. The goal has to be consistency across all 4 UK regions so that everyone has the same fair access to specialists and innovative care.
That's our analysis for today. Here is the final thought for you to chew on. If we know that proactive, specialist-led care is substantially cheaper than reacting to crises, saving the NHS hundreds of millions in unplanned hospital admissions, why is the necessary infrastructure investment still lagging? As always, find us on social media at Bench Report UK. Get in touch with any topic important to you. Remember, politics is everyone's business. Take care.
Hello there, this is Tom, the producer of The Bench Report. Listener suggestions are vital to my mission of making politics more accessible and accountable. So, if you have an issue that's really important to you, personally or professionally, and want to know what those in power are doing about it, please get in touch via email or via our socials at Bench Report UK. I'll grab another coffee and start scanning those parliamentary archives.